Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, countries around the world have imposed sweeping travel bans to curb the spread of the coronavirus within their borders and beyond. We now need to stay informed. So Travelstart Senior Commercial Manager Linda Balme joins us in studio to advise on some of the pressing questions that people are facing and people are asking during the recent travel restrictions. Now, 18 more countries have closed their borders, and eight countries have closed their borders, and multiple airlines have been grounded and grounding their flights, leaving people asking, what now? Linda, this is such an incredible topic right now because it's the weekend. A lot of people want to know how to move and how to operate.
Okay, so I'm going to be the bearer of a bit of bad news, which I'm really not. Now I find out that it's International Happiness Day. And now I'm going to be bringing the bad news. I'm traumatized by this. Ooh. But yes, this morning I was with your colleagues on the morning show and on Expresso, and I mentioned these 8 borders closed. Unfortunately now, we are up to 140 closed or partially closed borders. The biggest of those, I know, can you spare a thought for the world at the moment, but it's insane. So most relevant to us, I should say, is Mauritius. We're trying to get everyone out there. We've got 2 days to get them out. Australia, that is also only residents and citizens can go back in. A lot of African countries, Canada, and most importantly, probably the biggest impact to us is EU is closing their borders. So when I say that is to non-essential travel. So they is still, they are open for citizens to go get home, but for non-essential travel, those borders are closing, and they're closing quickly. So yes, we are in the midst of some crazy, crazy times. I must say. But
Linda, the other question now has to, it might seem harsh, but isn't there a bit of paranoia with bringing everyone home who are already abroad? Because a lot of people are talking about isolation, closing yourself off. Isn't this then doing the opposite? Isn't this the reverse?
So, look, and I must say I would have probably agreed to that totally, probably yesterday. Things are changing so rapidly that, but now I'll say, now that I think at this point now, this once again is changing on the hour, and that's something I really want to inform our listeners to now, is that things are changing. Even on the hour is a long time frame. They're changing every half an hour. So, where it is to say, if you're abroad, if I would say, if you had been planning to come home within the next week, 2 weeks, 2 months, get back now.
Sooner the better.
Because the airlines are grounding, and that is the big thing. They're suspending their flights, a lot of them until May, the end of May. So if you were planning on either going home or coming here, or coming back to South Africa, please, I don't want to cause panic, because that's not what it's about, but we don't want you to be stuck and not able to get back into South Africa. So, or alternatively, get back to the UK or wherever you were going. Okay.
So you say, so now is the time to travel. If you need to go home or make sure you do something and make it work, but you need to make it work right now until it gets prolonged. So then how does this cancellation and changes work? Are people getting their money back? It just seems like a logistical nightmare, but one that's crucial and needs to happen.
Yeah, so this is a big thing right now. So just in terms of changes, cancellation, suspension. So that's what really the 3 options are, and I'll just run you through what each one is. So a suspension or a suspending of your ticket means that you don't actually have to give an exact date when you return. So you've got 12 months from the day your ticket was issued, and you don't have to give a date, you just have to indicate, please, this is very important, you have to let us know that you want to suspend your ticket. Then the second one is cancel, and I must say that once again, yesterday, the day before, 2 days ago, I was saying on interviews that cancellations, most airlines are giving a full refund. Unfortunately now, or allowing suspension. But now a lot of those, a lot of them are not in a position to give a full refund. So let's be honest, it's hitting them more than anyone. So we cannot promise a full refund. Your ticket will probably go through the normal refund process, and depending on what ticket price you booked at, you'll be able to to refund it. But once again, I'm going to ask you to let us know, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. Okay. And finally, the change in ticket is where you do give a date. And I know you're going to say to me now, Linda, tell us how date changes work, because we believe they were free. And now I'm going to come back with some more International Day of Happiness news.
Yeah, turn this frown upside down.
Okay, we're going to do this. But I must say that this is also not ideal. Okay. So, firstly, the airline is saying free changes, and that is true from their side. So this is how it works. A change is made up of three components. The first component is the airline penalty fee or change fee. That is around about, with an international ticket, we're looking at about maybe 1,000 rand.
Okay.
The next is the actual fare itself. Now, if you booked in May, which is a quiet travel period, 6 months ago you booked for May. And now you want to book for the July school holidays because you are ever hopeful that the situation's going to change. That ticket price in school holidays will immediately be 3,000-4,000 rand more expensive because of availability. Yeah. So you are up for that 3,000 or 4,000 rand. And then the third component is the airport taxes. Now these taxes are based on the exchange rate of the time. So, 3 months ago, you would have had a 14 rand to the dollar exchange rate, and now I think we're up to 18, 19 rand to the dollar. So when you hear your change is free, it's literally that penalty fee from the airline, from Travelstart, is, I think it's all of 99 rand to change any ticket, and that's it. And then the rest will come as fare changes and exchange rate changes. So that is a bit of the situation. Yeah, and tough times.
Definitely tough times. And I know that was a lot of information that you've just given, but everyone will be able to get a hold of all of this information if you do these things.
Okay, so this is, I know, this is once again,
because this is
very
crucial.
Critical. Okay, so we have got now set around Travelstart, we have got 4 or 5 war rooms that are just, we've got our developers in one area keeping the website updated. We've got marketing sending our collateral about what's going on and which borders are closed. And then we've got our team, which is just answering online chats, which we have literally everybody in the company on online chats. Okay. So this is important to know that as each border closes or each change comes or each airline changes their policy, as I was saying, every half an hour it's different, we may send you a quote and then in 10 minutes that quote will be redundant and we'll send you another one. The calls are going out of control. So I'm going to say words which I'll never say again, and please excuse me, I'm not being, our company is desperate to talk to you. But for now, I'm going to say we are focusing 100% on the 72 passengers that are traveling in the next 72 hours. We have 7,000 people traveling in the next 3 days because it's Easter holidays, school holidays. So in this case, don't phone us, we'll call you.
And
I don't want to say that because it's usually, please call us.
We're an open door.
We're an open door. Online chat us, okay? We are all working solidly throughout the weekend. We will be in contact with you. We are working our hearts out for you. We love you. We're grateful for you. We're dealing with everyone one-on-one for the next 72 hours, and that rolling effect will continue.
Okay.
And that also enables our information that we're giving you to be up-to-date and relevant and not waste your time, because we could put you on an airline that now is grounded 2 days later.
Yes.
So thank you for your patience in this time. I ask you, we'll call you. We will call you.
It's just about being on the ball and always keeping yourself informed and up to date.
Absolutely. Please go to our homepage, or Travelstart website, travelstart.co.za. There is a safe travel landing page that you need to go on. Click on there. We've got every border, every airline rule, everything that's changing it's on there. So it's waiting for you. And please, if you're traveling in the next 72 hours, please check your emails. Check them right now and respond to the questions we're asking you, because that will also make your own personal stress a little lighter, because we are dealing with it and we've got a solution on those emails for each airline.
Beautiful.
So please.
Okay, thank you.
We've got this.
We have it under control. Travelstart's got your back too. Yeah. Thank you so much, Linda. But we're going to catch up with you at the end of the show as well, just to find out where to from here.
And can we bring up some happy talk, when can we start traveling again? Because things like that, we need to keep happy. It's International Happiness Day.
Well, you have definitely brought the shine and enlightenment to a very heavy topic right now. So we just appreciate the vigor and enthusiasm that you are attacking this problem with, because it definitely is putting us to peace. Now, if you are traveling, make sure that your destination has not been restricted to your arrival before embarking on another international trip. Very, very important. But also keep in mind that the situation is evolving quickly and new restrictions are likely. So you can visit travelstart.co.za.
We've got you.
/LP /travel safe travel, but again the strap is right on the screen right now, so just copy that down. Or you can of course use the live chat function on the website to find out more. Let's look after each other and stay safe. Now after the break we meet our second performer for the day, actress, dancer, gospel singer Shibu Molomo. See you after the break.